All right, Joe here. Welcome back to We Need to Talk. We Need to Talk is the show that looks at football on the internet over the past 7 days. The 7 days that has seen John Barnes return to the mic. Niagara Falls come through Old Trafford. And our live stream for the Manchester derby get off to an absolute flyer. Welcome back to Armchair Fans. Anyway, this week we need to talk about Eric Cantona. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, the ex-Manchester United superstar Eric the God Cantona has been up to no good really by producing what can only be described as a cinematic masterpiece that Martin Scorsese would be proud of on his own Instagram. I mean, we can't show the actual clip for obvious reasons. If you want to see the actual clip, type Cantona into Twitter, it will come up. So instead, we present this.
If you really put your mind to it, that ginger won a Football Daily.
Literally no clue what Eric was trying there. It's not his first foray into social media madness, is it? Let's of course not forget when he did this after Neymar changed his haircut. Now there are some rumours that it was supposed to be a subliminal message. The egg was supposed to be Pep Guardiola, obviously bald egghead, and the penis was supposed to be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer crushing the egg. I don't know whether that's going to be a positive or a negative. Is he just calling Solskjaer a there? Is he saying he's like a hammer coming down on the egg? Either way, it's just weird, isn't it? It's so weird. I believe he's now taking it down, rightly so. I mean, I imagine when he posted it, his PR team all looked at each other and went, panic stations, hit the big red button, Eric's at it again. To make matters even worse, about a year ago, Manchester United did an in-house article on manunited.com, 10 reasons why you should follow Eric Cantona on Instagram. Let's stick this straight in at number 1, because this is probably the best thing I've seen on social media since Patrice Evra noshed off a raw chicken. Not really much I can add to this story, to be totally honest. Pretty confused. Don't know whose penis it is. Don't know whose egg it is. Don't know what it's meant to represent. Don't know what Eric was thinking. Eric, stick to reacting to Manchester United wins, few and far between, and pissing off Neymar, please. The less, the better on your Instagram. Moving on to the good, the bad and the ugly. And the good this week comes from Greece. A good news story from the Greek Super League. Who would believe it? Because PAOK have won the Greek Super League title. Is it pronounced PAOK? Is it pronounced PAOK? Nobody really knows. Let me know in the comments below if you do. Now we're talking about PAOK because their captain subbed himself on despite having a major ACL injury in the 90th minute of their title-winning game just to get a sniff of title-winning success and in the process make himself a PAOK legend. Couldn't really move, couldn't really run because obviously he does have a snapped ACL. Doesn't feel like the smartest thing to do. Just bringing himself on when he's got a serious injury. Not a great move. Moving on to the bad, and we're looking at Benfica fans who had to travel to Germany to face Frankfurt in the Europa League quarter-final last week. Unfortunately, some of the fans got the wrong Frankfurt. Yes, they ended up in Frankfurt Oder, which is over 600 kilometers away from the actual Frankfurt, because if you didn't know, there are 2 Frankfurts in Germany. I didn't know either. Seems like an easy mistake to make. Nevertheless, a pretty poor decision. To be fair, Benfica lost anyway. Moving on to the ugly, and yes, it's another incident involving racism in Italy. Jesus Christ, it never ends. This time it's Lazio fans up to their old tricks. This week they unfurled a banner saying, "Honour to Benito Mussolini," before the game. Not a great start, before then racially abusing Tiemue Bakayoko. Wow. It just doesn't stop over in Italy, does it? Let's just start banning teams. When are UEFA going to take action? It's embarrassing. Lazio fans, you're not all scum, but it feels like a high proportion of you are. Lazio, after the game, even came out with a totally pathetic statement. Listen to this. Lazio reject and contest the simplistic tendency of the media to consider the entire Lazio fan base responsible for the actions of a few isolated elements, for motivation that has nothing to do with passion for sport. Lazio! If you're consistently racially abusing black players, you've got an entire problem, not just an individualistic problem. I think you probably need some stadium bans, and I think you probably need some points deductions. Moving on to FD Ultras time, the section literally nobody asked for, but we are still ploughing on today. Michael McCubbin is in the hot seat as we review the best Twitter account, I think, on football Twitter. It's Footballers with Animals. Iconic. This is an iconic Twitter account. We're going to look at some of the best photos of footballers with animals and react to them. Okay, Mikey, where do you want to start? Do you want to start with Alexi?
We may as well start with the classic. You know, we know this man loves animals, specifically his golden retrievers, don't we? Alexis Sanchez here. I don't know, have they just watched a Disney film? Because they're all wearing those Minnie Mouse ears. And it's just, they're genuinely his kids, aren't they?
It's so creepy, man. Why has he got on wearing Minnie Mouse headbands?
And it's the fact that he poses for pictures with them with his arms around them as if they are people. Like you don't pose for pictures with your dogs like that, do you? Like I don't know, maybe you do.
No,
I don't have dogs, but I wouldn't. I don't know. That's just weird. Why would you take them to watch a film with you as well? Like, literally taking them to watch a film with them, unless it's his home cinema. Still weird. But anyway, let's go on something more obscure.
Okay.
Oh
this is Asia Iramendi riding a wild horse.
He's bigger than it.
Mate, the horse
it's animal cruelty.
The horse looks so shocked.
It's like he's jumped on it. It's like, what the f*** going on?
Also, I really want to know if this is in his Real Madrid days, is this in his Sociedad
looks quite young.
days?
I mean, judging by his style, that looks like the kind of things that people were wearing in England, at least, in like 2006. Look at that, what is going on with that scarf that he's wearing? Is that even a scarf? I don't know. And that t-shirt is really tragic. And look at his mate as well. Look at his mate just laughing. Yeah, so yeah, not great.
Okay, here we've got Patrick Cliver holding a fish.
I always had Patrick Clivert down as a fisherman, actually. Look at him, he loves it.
He really does, wearing his Tiger Woods attired hat, Ricky Ponting sunglasses, and it's the stance. Do you know what? I feel like this fish is actually only about that big, but he's really perspectivized it.
Yeah, he has, because he's obviously quite a big guy himself, isn't he? So he's brought that out. But yeah, that is the look of a man with a fishing license, isn't it? Catch him down at your local lake.
Tony Hibbert with what can be described as a monster cup.
Mate, there's no Patrick Clivert around with this one. This is huge. Absolutely huge. And he's not even geared out either, is he? Like, he's just wearing a shirt, Tony Hibbert, styling it out.
If there was ever a footballer who you could guarantee was also a fisherman on the side,
Hibbert,
it was Tony Hibbert. This is the iconic Footballers with Animals photos. It's Falcao hugging a dolphin.
I really like this one, man. There's genuine love here, isn't it?
He looks so happy.
He's so happy, man. And the dolphin actually, the dolphin looks like he's kind of trying to crack a smile as well. Like, oh man, I really like this. This is actually like put Radamel Falcao up in my estimation. Obviously, you know, there's a historic bond between humans and dolphins, and Radamel Falcao's really playing it out. Like, loves it.
This one. Oh my God. Iker Casillas here, just chasing after a small dog. The dog looks so keen to get away from him.
Oh my God. He clearly does not have the Alexis Sanchez touch with the golden retrievers, does he? Oh my God. Shunned by Perez, shunned by Mourinho, and now shunned by his own dog. Can't even keep his own dog under control. Chasing him through the streets of Madrid. That is truly tragic, man. The panic in Casillas' eyes. Oh my God. Keep it on a lead, man.
So there it is. Footballers with animals. If you don't follow the Twitter account, I highly recommend going and following it right now. Thanks very much to Mikey McCubbin for joining me. Yeah, roll the outro. So that was it for this episode of We Need to Talk. Feels like a shambles, probably was a total shambles. If you did enjoy it, leave a like on the video and go and check out Continental Club, where the boys are discussing Dusan Tadic and whether he should get a big move to a top 5 side. Obviously not, because he's 31. Either way, thanks very much for watching. Goodbye.